Kane, Spinorama scores! Patrick Kane! Oh, dear.
Pekka, outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to split the defense and walk in. Nice move, another nice move. Oh! You score! What a goal! Oh! It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund, fire, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crommett, along with my brother Howie, here for episode number 37 of season 3. Howie, how you doing, man? What's been going down?
Tired, man. Tired.
You look a little tired. You haven't done anything. You did move in.
It's a matter of just trying to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, that new...
will be my big challenge if I start the second.
Yeah, so you've already started one of your jobs. and
I'll start my second one tomorrow, or Monday.
How's the first one going? You like it?
It's better than what I was doing.
I guess you're still kind of going through training. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But no, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Different.
Right.
But yeah, definitely better than what I was doing, so.
Yeah. That's good. I see you're looking more moved in, and I saw down on the floor you've got your entertainment system down there.
Yeah, it's a slow process, but getting there.
And Lucky's doing better.
I build one thing, and then I have to go through like a week's worth of rehab to recover. It destroys my back and my knees. Bending over and all.
I had to put that nail in the wall. I'm gonna have to take a week off.
Pretty much, man. It kills my back.
That hammer was heavy.
Well, the dining room set took me. It took a couple hours, but I was in pain for like 2 days.
Well, the entertainment center will be fun then.
Yeah, I know. That's probably going to be like a 3-month project.
A 3 months. You have to record it. Week 8. I finally figured out how to read the instructions.
I put in my first bolt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't where it was supposed to go.
Yeah. I have to start over.
Yeah. All right. And then Lucky's doing all right?
Yeah, he's pretty much back to normal.
That's good. Good. He's liking Minnesota.
Oh, he loves the dog park.
Yeah, I know. I've seen his pictures and videos of him running and romping at the park.
He just won't get in. He won't get in that lake though.
No.
You won't go in the lake though. It's like,
Forget that. It's too cold, or he just doesn't want to get wet.
He just don't want to get wet.
Oh. All right. So we've had since our last show, we've started the second round, and it has been a good second round so far.
That it has.
But before we get into the games, let's get into the hockey news that we have. Not a whole lot, but there's a lot of stuff kind of happening in the background as far as rumors with coaches moving around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, what do you got?
Firings. We had Bruce Boudreau was fired from Anaheim.
Right. And shall we just go right from there, Bruce Boudreau? Because the rumor is that he was talking with Minnesota.
Well, yeah, he met with them the other day, actually.
Yeah.
So, and now he's going to go talk with Ottawa.
Right.
Because their coaching vacancy is now opened up also.
Right.
And it's also rumored that he's going to be possibly going to Calgary, which that vacancy is also, since Hartley got fired, since that is now opened up also. So
Right.
I think Calgary's already talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
He met with Minnesota the other day, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and then he's supposed to meet with Ottawa sometime next week, I believe.
Right. And how would you feel about a Bruce Boudreau behind the bench?
I think he would be a great fit.
Yeah. I think it would change the whole dynamic of that team.
Yeah, I think it would be a great fit. I mean, everyone keeps talking about his Game 7 records, but I mean...
Yeah, well, but,
It's just don't go to Game 7.
Yeah. Finish it in 4,
Finish it in 4, 5, or 6, and you're fine.
Yeah.
So...
probably one of the most interesting stories that I saw out there was the Phoenix let Don Maloney go and hired this 26-year-old kid, John Chayka?
Yeah, Chayka, something like that.
Or something like that. 26 years old.
I don't know if
GM.
it was a contest they held.
I don't know.
Was a person sitting in seat 23, section.
You're now the new GM.
GM.
Some kid going, yay!
I don't know how they came, because I've never heard of this guy, and
I don't.
it'll be. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see how long that lasts. As soon as the ice cream runs out, he's gone.
Yeah. As soon as the ice cream runs out. I want it. I want to make a trade.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else?
No, I mean, as far as the coaching jobs, I know the ones Ottawa. I know was also talking to former Minnesota coach Mike Yeo. They were talking to him, and also they were talking to Mark Crawford. I know was rumored in there also. He's been over in Europe the last couple of years.
Right. I guess he's wanting to come back.
Yeah.
How would you feel about him coming to Minnesota?
Crawford?
Yeah.
I would be fine with that. I would be fine with that. He's got a decent background, good history.
Yeah.
But I don't know Torchetti. I know they're not really saying anything. They keep saying that he's in the consideration box, but I hope he's
But they're not saying that he's the future.
Right.
They're not using those words.
I mean, to me, if you're looking, no, you're
right.
They don't. Yeah. Which I'm glad. I'd rather not see him here anyway.
Do you just don't think he's a good fit for this team, or is it?
I just don't think he's NHL ready.
Ah, okay.
I mean, he's done good down in Iowa, but I mean,
Right. He's just not ready for the big boys yet.
right.
Right.
But I know Minnesota's also interested in because they had talked to Anaheim about what's his name is Drew a blank now. Their assistant used to coach Ottawa.
Oh, I can't think of it right now either. And I don't have the stuff in front of me.
Yeah, but they wanted to talk to him. But more than likely, he'll probably end up filling Boudreaux's spot down there in Anaheim, is my guess. Um, now I gotta look. Now I gotta find out because it's gonna bother me.
Did you, while you're looking for that, did you have anything else out there that's going on that stands out? Because I don't think I
No,
do.
I know there's seems to be a lot of suspensions going on in that Washington Pittsburgh series.
Yeah. But man, well let's just let's start getting into the games then. Do you still need more time for your to look there? Or
No,
do
go
you-
ahead. Because once I pop it up, I mean all this.
Okay.
Blah. Paul McLean.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
us. No.
Yeah.
They were
Paul McLean.
interested in him also, but I don't think I think he's going to end up taking over in Anaheim, which I think that's a good fit for him. I mean, I think he'd be fine down in Anaheim.
Oh, they can have Torchetti then. Anaheim. They can have him.
I think they should bring Jerry Carr up into coaching down there.
Really? No. Okay. Yeah. That'd be
He'll just make sure that
Jerry Corbett.
the number one thing that he'll drive on the team is keep the puck in our zone.
Right. Yeah.
Bring the puck back into our zone. Yeah.
He's the man.
Do not go in the neutral zone. Do not go in the offensive zone. Keep the puck in our zone.
All right, let's get into what is happening now in the playoffs. We are now into the second round. We've got teams on the brink of elimination. We've got some great series going on. So let's start in the East, Howie, with the Washington Caps and Pittsburgh
that
Penguins.
series, that series is the biggest surprise for me.
Me too. But, this is kind of Washington's MO. When they do make it into the playoffs, do you ever see them getting past the second round?
Yeah.
No, you don't, ever. This is kind of what they do. This is what they do. Pittsburgh looks really good right now. You can look at them all on paper and you'll just go, well, what's wrong with Washington? Well, what's wrong with Washington is the history. This is what they do. They just can't get out of the second round. So I think what's going to happen here is Pittsburgh's going to win this.
Yeah, I can't see at this point. Yeah, I can't see Washington coming back.
No way.
Winning the series to even come back and tie it, let alone take it to a game 7. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Which just destroys my bracket.
Well, it does mine too. I'm done. If this happens, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Well, I still got my Blues.
No, well, that's right. You do. And man, we'll get there in a minute. But this series, it's I don't know. I say Pittsburgh looks good. Washington looks bad. You look at them on paper, and they should match up really well. But
Yeah.
Man, Pittsburgh or Washington's just falling apart. So I think Pittsburgh's going to wrap this up.
Which brings you back. If Washington does lose this series,
Yeah.
and as you say, it's their MO, it's how they play, it's their history.
Yeah.
Has all that time actually been Bruce Boudreaux's fault? because here they are doing it again. Losing.
Well, maybe it's the, what are you saying? Like it's upper management, you think?
No, it's you'd have to point at the players.
So it's the players so it's upper management though, because upper management brings in those players.
Right, but I think the players just can't.
They also hire their
That-
coaches and
That
staff.
pressure. It's the pressure.
Well, the pressure from upper management,
No, I think just being. No, I don't think it's the pressure from upper.
or is it wearing that uniform? Is it the Capitals? You know, I don't know.
I think it's just the capital. I mean, and especially now because their expectation to win it is coming from everywhere. The media, the fans. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've got a lot of friends in this area that are Caps fans, and they are just like, they look like Redskin fans right now. You know, they're just like,
Head down and
it's like, then they're just all typical, you know, typical. That's what they
And,
do.
and that was typical, 1980s LA Kings hockey too.
Yeah, we lived through those years.
I mean, we were lucky to get by in the first round back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, every year we could. It's like you knew we'd make the playoffs, but
Yeah.
we're gonna lose.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we're looking at right here. Pittsburgh's playing really well. I'm not going to take that away from them because they've kind of controlled them.
Yeah.
You know, and the problem with Washington is they put maybe too much pressure on Ovechkin. They just expect him to win games for them. I don't know.
Yeah, they do tend to put more, have
Yeah.
him have him carry the team.
Yeah. Well. So I don't know. Congrats to Pittsburgh. I think
Yeah,
they're going to wrap
congrats.
this up. I mean, they're playing really well. So
Well, they go back to Washington next, so I could see Washington maybe winning this next game at home. But once
maybe.
they go back to Pittsburgh, it's done.
yeah, I think so too.
It's gonna 6 games.
It would be one big miracle if Washington somehow pulled this out. It would be like,
And then so Pittsburgh, we could pretty much say they're going to advance,
I think so.
which puts us in.
But you know, I've been wrong this whole season. My bracket's blown up, so who knows what'll
Yeah.
happen.
Well, I mean, I still got my dark horse, Vegas.
That's right.
floating out there. They could still come back in and win it.
That's right. Okay, let's move on to another really good series, the Islanders Tampa Bay series, Howie.
Yeah, this series, it's still too tight. I mean, anyone.
It's anyone's, but it's been really fun to watch.
I hope the Isles could come out on this one.
I'm hoping. I am rooting for them. Man, what a great series this has been.
Between the two, I could see the Islanders taking on Pittsburgh more than I can Tampa Bay.
I think either one of these teams will match up well with them. I'm just wanting the Islanders to move on.
Yeah.
I think their next game is in New York.
Yeah. This should be game 4.
Right. So Tampa Bay leads that series 2-1. But these have been close games.
Yeah.
Except for
Game
2. Tampa Bay won that one 4-1 or something like that. But yeah, anybody's game. And then the last game went into OT. That was amazing. So that one, anybody's game. Do you have a pick in this one, Howie?
I'm I'm going to go with the Islanders.
Yeah, I'm going with the Islanders too. I think I can't even remember. I haven't even looked at my bracket anymore since it blew up, so I don't even know who I picked in there. But I'd really like to see that. I'm rooting for the Islanders in this one, and I think. I think I just lost Howie, and we'll get him back. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Islanders in this one, and yeah. So let's get Howie back. All right, so let's move on now to the Dallas Stars and St. Louis Blues series, Howie. This is another great series. St. Louis is really playing well, man. You are on that St. Louis Blues train.
That I am, and they're looking good.
Yeah, they really St. Louis played them well in Game 1, and
Well, I mean, they stayed with them through the whole series.
well, yeah, they have, but in Game 1 they really played Dallas better than I expected them to. And I kind of think that kind of set the momentum for Game 2. And when they took that one to overtime and won 4-3, they were on fire. And then they blew Dallas out in Game.
Yeah, that was a scary game though, because at one point St. Louis did have, I believe, a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
Going into the third.
Yeah. Crazy game. And then St. Louis blows them out. 6-1.
Yeah.
And now they go back to St. Louis tonight, right? That's tonight.
Yeah, Game 4 back in St. Louis again.
I can't wait. That one's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Back in St. Louis. If St. Louis wins this, man.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it will be.
I think I had this one going 7.
I think I did too. And I had Dallas, and you had St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, amazing series. It is on tonight on NBC Sportsnet, so make sure y'all watch that. It's going to be good. And then the last series, which has actually been interesting series, has been the Nashville Predators and San Jose series. Mm-hmm. Game 1, San Jose kind of took Nashville out. Even though Nashville scored twice, San Jose just kind of dominated that game in my eyes and won 5-2. But then Game 2, it looks like Nashville played a little bit better, but
Nashville's they've looked tired to me.
Yeah, they do. They look a little slow. And I think losing that Game 2 took a little bit more wind out of the sails for them.
Yeah.
But then I think, them coming back in Game 3 is a 4-1 win there. But they look a little tired. So hopefully they can get stuff together, and because the next game's in Nashville, they need to win that one to tie.
Yeah,
up
if they could win this and at least tie the series back up, going back to San Jose, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think you're right. I think they do look a little bit back on their skates a little bit, and need to pull it together. Because they need to start getting serious now, and they need to win this game in Nashville. They need this one. I think could kind of change the momentum.
I just don't want to see the Sharks.
I don't either. Make them go away. Make them go away. So that's it. That is the playoff picture. Do you have anything else, Howie?
Not at this moment. No.
Okay. All right. So probably by the time we get to our next show, these series will be done.
Yeah, which Yeah,
One more.
figure out what we're gonna do that too.
Right. You're starting to break up a little bit. So let us wrap this up. Thank you all for listening and watching the show. Check out our website at www.thepuckdropshere.com. Send us an email. We'd like to hear from you at John and Howie at thepuckdropshere.com, or tweet us. And you can catch that down below along the scroll there, or go to our website to find out how to get us on tweet, or send us a like on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We're also on Hockey Talk Radio US. It's 24/7 Hockey Talk Radio, and you'll find the Puck Drops Here podcast late at night, along with many other great hockey programs. So with that, Howie, we will see you all next week. Enjoy the games. There's some great games happening, and we will see you next week. We bid you all adieu,
Adios.
amigo.